My wife and I have been married for 18 years. She's a wonderful woman, and together we've raised 4 sons and a daughter. But recently, everything I thought I knew was turned upside down. It started with a health scare, a prostate issue. I went through a bunch of tests, and the doctor sat me down with some shocking news. He said I was born sterile. I just stared at him. Sterile? How? I have 5 beautiful children. My mind was reeling. I couldn't just accuse my wife, the mother of my kids, based on one opinion. So I went to 3 other hospitals, hoping for a different answer. But each test came back the same. Sterile. I felt like the ground was crumbling beneath me. I had to know the truth, but I didn't want to be unfair to anyone. One night, while the kids were fast asleep, I carefully took a few strands of their hair. At the break of dawn, I was at the laboratory, handing over the samples for a DNA test. The lab technician told me it would take a month. A whole month. Leaving that lab, I felt like I was going to collapse. That month was the longest of my life. Doubt gnawed at me constantly. I started pulling away from my own children. I'd snap at them, push them away. I couldn't even look at them without this horrible suspicion clouding my mind. My wife, bless her heart, tried to help. She'd bring the kids to me, whispering, "What's wrong? Can I get you something to eat?" But I rejected everything. I'd look at her, and this dark, ugly impulse would rise up inside me, a terrifying urge to hurt her. I started sleeping on the couch in the living room. One night, I woke up in a cold sweat at 6 in the morning, haunted by nightmares where I did the unthinkable to my family, and then to myself. It was horrific. I started watching my wife from a distance, hiding, observing. She rarely went out. No one ever came to visit her. She was just home with the kids. It didn't make any sense. A week before the results were due, I couldn't wait any longer. I went back to the lab to see if they were ready. They told me there was a delay, another week. I felt like I was going insane. I left there and drove straight to my best friend's office. He's in the import-export business and has been like a brother to me for years, always supporting me. He saw the state I was in and immediately asked what was wrong. Through tears, I spilled everything. The diagnosis, the DNA test, the agonizing doubt. He just smiled, a small, reassuring smile. "Is that all?" he said. "Don't worry about it. They are your children. Your wife is innocent. Don't let this suspicion destroy your family." He told me stories of other men who had children and only discovered they were sterile years later, saying the results would prove it. His words calmed me down a bit, but the peace didn't last. Back home, my